Should this woman print out a list and reveal everyone's salary? Today, this woman in HR is looking for your advice because she recently saw this meme of this person who on her last day, and she used to work in HR, this person in the meme, printed out a list of everyone's salary and just left it on the printer just so it got leaked so everyone knew what everyone else made. Well, this got her thinking because even though she doesn't want to quit her job, she's frustrated that certain people make 3 times as much as other people for doing the same job with the same work experience. And she wants to leak everyone's salaries, but again, she doesn't want to lose her job. She also doesn't want to reveal which person makes what money. She just wants to make sure it's out there knowing, like, hey, by the way, these people make more, these people make less. So, first of all, is it a good idea? And second, how can she do it so it can't get traced back to her?
Oh my goodness, that's a horrible idea.
Why do you say it's a horrible idea?
I guess it's a good idea because as long as it's anonymous and you don't get caught, because I feel like there is such a gap out there and it does need to be, it needs to be at least shortened, if not the same. Mm-hmm. So as long as the person thinks that they can get away with it without being caught, then I say do it.
Yeah, that's the dangerous part. As long as you can do it without them realizing who you are, then it's a great idea. Otherwise, you're just, oh boy, you're asking for trouble. And if your future employers find out what you did, you probably won't get hired there either. So.
Right, yeah. It's a tough thing. I just watched a show that had something similar happen, so.
Your advice is maybe we don't do that. As great as it would be to do something like that, maybe we pass on it.
Right. I'm not a risk taker, so I would pass, but if somebody
yeah.
who loves to live the risk side of life, then go for it.
Jim in Westerlo, what do you think?
How do you know the people that are getting paid more are producing more? It's possible they're just better at their job, and the other people are meeting the minimum standards.
That's true.
I'm a manager, and I have situations like that all the time where people are meeting the minimum standards, and then there's another individual who's doing 3 or 4 times as much work with no mistakes. That individual is going to get paid more. The other question is, how big is the HR department? How many people have access to payroll records? They might be able to narrow that down pretty quickly.
So what would you do? Let us know down in the comments, and here are some more of your thoughts.
You got to push back. I mean, I hate to say it this way, but rebellion is a giant thing in the workforce, and not enough people have the audacity to do it anymore. Mm-hmm. If you fight together, you grow together. If you let them divide you and, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. The next guy loses something, the next guy loses something more, and then the next guy is probably dirt cheap. Yeah. You know, it's not okay to let management walk over you, and that's what they're doing because they can get away with it. They can't fire all of you. It'll take them a really long time to replace all of you.
Lee in Broad Albany, what do you think she should do?
She needs to get out of HR is what she needs to do. She has no business or privy to any of the reasons why anybody makes more money that could be about production. It's just a very bad that somebody's giving somebody who even thinks like that access to people's files. She shouldn't even be thinking that. If you're in HR, that shouldn't even be coming into your head.
So if you're in her shoes, what would you do? Would you leak the salaries? Would you just not bother with it because it's going to ruin your reputation? Or do you have another idea? Let us know what you think down in the comments. If you want to see more of these videos, hit subscribe. Just takes 1 second. It's like right down there. Click that button. You get new videos every single week. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a big old thumbs up. Really appreciate it because it helps out the algorithm. And in the meantime, you can check out a couple more videos up on the screen.